welcome back to the channel, and thank you for sticking with me. It is appreciated. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see in this video, do check out the other playlists, and also like and subscribe to the channel. Ding the bell so you get notifications. I do try and get a video out at least once a week. Sometimes there's a bonus philosophical kind of chit chat from me every now and again. If you want more frequent philosophical stuff, I do have a couple of online communities as well where you can drop into, with the added thing of in-person retreats where we can all get together and share our wisdom and our knowledge and stuff like that. I've got one specifically for men, the Free Man, link below, and also another community for everybody where we can just chill the fuck out. Yeah, so if you like the sound of that, drop in to the community, say hello. It'll be great to see you. Today we're going to tie together some of these poses that we've been working with over the last few weeks, and we're going to tie them into a nice little sequence. It's a bit back bendy, so if you've got any spinal issues, just don't do it, okay? Just do not do it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, so any spinal issues, just avoid it. Get yourself sorted first, come back to it if and when you're ready, okay? This is just a circus, okay? The asana, it's not yoga's heart, mind, consciousness. It's the connection to all. The physical practice is more just a way of preparing the body for meditation. So some of it, I would say, is not even necessary. But in the Western world particularly, we do like to tap into the physical, and it's a good introduction into yoga. I got into yoga purely for the physical, and now I'm into all of it. So it's just a good way to be. But let's start before I go off on a tangent. We're going to start laying down on our fronts. So, little Sphinx pose here. So forearms down, shoulders. Again, tutorials will be popping up on the screen. I can only do 3 there, but Sphinx pose, shoulders retract, pull the heart forward. Nice and neutral through the neck, engagement through the shoulders. Might feel a little pinch into the mid to lower back. Try and soften into that. Any sharp shooting pains, back off. Consider not doing the practice. Okay, it's the last time I'm going to say that. Shoulders back, heart pulling forward. Feel that gentle compression into the mid to lower back. Soften the bum. Just breathe. Making a little pillow for your head with your hands, just releasing. Turn the head off to the right side. Little shake of the hips if it feels good to release any tension. Bringing the chin back to center, hands in line with the chest this time. We're going to inhale, engage the glutes, lift up, shoulders back, heart away from hips. Exhale, gently lowering down towards the floor. Inhale, engage the glutes, lift up, heart away from hips. Exhale, gently release down. Inhale, engaging the glutes, lifting up. Less pressure into the hands, more strength through the back as you exhale down. Inhale, engage the glutes, lift up, maybe coming light onto the fingertips if it's accessible, okay? Keep the feet pressing down to the floor as you exhale, chest down. One more here, inhale, engage the glutes up through the back and the shoulders. Maybe light on the fingertips, just playing the piano. And make a little pillow for your head, turn it off to the left side, little shake of the hips if it feels good to release any tension. Bringing the chin back to center, hands in line with the chest. Going a little bit deeper if it's available. If you need to keep the hands flat, keep the hands flat, but try and use the strength from the back rather than pushing into the arms so much. Now you can inhale, engage the glutes, lifting up, maybe light under the fingertips, a little tinkle of the ivories or whatever they're made out of now. Exhale, chest down to the floor. Inhale, engage the glutes, lifting up, shoulders peel back. And exhale, chest down. Try and keep those feet on the floor. Inhale, engage the glutes. Maybe the hands float completely. This is as deep as you need to be. Whatever it is for you, No hands in our cobra. It's not about height, it's about strengthening and stabilizing the back. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, engage, lifting up, nice little float. Maybe the hands come off, maybe you keep security down. Exhale, chest down. One more, inhale, floating up, strong from the bum, up through the back and the shoulders. Exhale, make a pillow for the head. Release, turn off to the right side, little shake of the hips, if it feels good to release. Chin back to center. Try and bring the feet together or as close together as available. Hands either side of the hips, palms face down. Going to take a nice inhale. As you exhale, engage the glutes, lift up. Shoulders peel back. Heart moving away from the hips. Again, we're in a back bend here, so heart always moves away from the hips. Shoulders retracting. Strong through the bum, all the way up through the back. Breathe. Nice and neutral through the neck. We're not straining to look up or down. And exhale, chest down to the floor. Keeping the chin on the floor, take a nice inhale. As you exhale, engage the glutes, lift the legs off the floor. Strong in the bum. Try and get the thighs up as well. Keep the feet drawing towards each other, activating the adductors. Breathe. And next exhale, release the legs down, make a pillow for your head, turn it off to the left. Little shake of the hips just to release any tension. And chin back to center, hands either side of the hips. We're going to go for upper and lower body now. Take a nice inhale first. As you exhale, engage the glutes, lifting chest, shoulders back, legs off the floor, pelvis pressing down. Maybe the hands stay on the floor, maybe we're able to lift, palms face each other behind the bum. Again, nice and neutral through the neck here. Maybe there's a gentle little rock as you breathe. Strong from the bum, up and down the back of the body. Locust pose. I do like to imagine I've just jumped out of an aeroplane and I'm falling through the clouds with a beautiful view, skydiving. Exhale, make a little pillow for the head, turn it off to the left side. Little shake of the hips, just release any tension. And bringing the hands in line with the chest. Tucking the toes on or off the knees is fine, up to plank. Keep the knees nice and bent as you press back into a downward dog. Soften the knees here, relax the neck. Take a little pad of the heels. Just opening up the back of the legs, releasing the lower back. Nice awareness as the body releases. Good. And walking, stepping, jumping, top of the mat. It's halfway lift as you inhale, weight to toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up to stand, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. So inhale, sweep the arms, engage the glutes, gentle little back bend, heart to sky. Exhale, fold, soften the knees if you need. Inhale, halfway, weight forward. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back to plank. On or off the knees, lower through. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. You're going to inhale, right foot to the sky. Keep the left heel pressing down, hips nice and level. Exhale, right foot, top of the mat. Drop to the left knee. Press the hips forward here, lunge. Exhale, roll back, lift the right toes, keep the heart high, hands to the top of the mat where possible. Inhale, press the hips forward, lunge. Exhale, roll back, lift the right toes. Right hamstring open. Inhale, forward lunge. Left hip flexor. Exhale, roll back, right hamstring stretch. Inhale, forward, left hip flexor open. Exhale, roll back, open up the back of the right leg. Inhale, forward, adductors and hip flexor potentially. Roll back as you exhale. Inhale, forward to lunge, push the hips forward. Good, plant the hands, right foot back. Downward dog. Take the dog for a little walk, observe any difference between right and left sides. So inhale, left foot to the sky, hips stay level, right heel down, left heel up. Exhale, bring the left foot through, top of the mat. One step, lots of little steps is fine, whatever you need, push the hips forward. As you exhale, roll back, lift the toes. Inhale, press the hips forward. Exhale, roll back, keep the heart high, keep the hands forward where possible. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, roll back, lift the toes. Inhale, forward, press the hips. Exhale, roll back, lift the toes. Good, inhale, forward, press the hips. Exhale, roll back, lift the toes. Inhale, forward, good. Plant the hands, left foot back, downward dog. Take the dog for a little walk. Good, we're going to inhale, right foot to the sky, a little bend of the knee and open up the hip this time again. Again, if you haven't seen this, go back to the start of the tutorial. These are all covered in previous videos. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, right foot towards the left wrist. Left foot, if possible, shuffle it back, draw the hips down. Be mindful of your back here. Hands out in front if you've got a tight lower back, or walk the hands back if you've got a little bit more open. Shoulders retract. Again, we're moving into a back bend here, so heart lifts up away from the hips. Shoulders gently retract and down, heart forward and up. Energy through the arms here controls the intensity into the right thigh and hip. So we want to feel the stretch in that right side, the right bum, hip and thigh, but we don't want to contract. So if you start contracting the muscles, press into the hands a little bit, take some of the weight off the hip. Okay, if you're completely able to relax into that right hip and thigh, it's an option to bring the hands to heart. Just an option, but keep the thigh soft. Everybody else, just keep the hands down on the floor. Breathe. So it's a bit of a back bend, keep the heart lifting up. Soft into the hips. Allow it to open. Yoga is a practice of consistency, not force, not effort, consistency. Beautiful, well done. Hands to the top of the mat, tuck the left toes, take the right foot back, downward dog. Take the dog for a little walk, padding out through the heels. Observe the difference between right and left hip. Good. So inhale, left foot to the sky, little bend of the knee and open up the hip. Keep the right heel pressing down, chest pressing back, left knee up to the sky, foot flops to the bum. Exhale. Left knee, left wrist, left foot, right wrist. See if we can shuffle the right foot back. Again, listen to your body. Maybe the hands are out in front. Maybe we're able to walk back and stack the vertebrae a little bit deeper. Heart up, shoulders back. Energy through the arms to control the pressure into that left thigh, into that left hip. Breathe. Heart lifting up. Beautiful, well done. Walking the hands to the top of the mat, tuck the right toes, left foot back, downward dog. Take the dog for a little walk, core engaged, chest pressing back, hips lifting up. And walking, stepping, jumping, however you want to get to the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale, weight forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up. Engage the glutes up through the back, little back bend. It's like a standing cobra, kind of. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So inhale, sweep the arms up, engage the glutes, little back bend, heart to sky. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees if you need. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down, stepping or jumping back to plank. On or off the knees, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. I'm going to drop to our knees here. And I'm going to suggest bringing the knees up to the top of the mat, or near the top of the mat. Tuck the toes underneath, hands to the lower back or the bum. You're going to inhale, lift the heart, shoulders retract. As you exhale, engage the glutes, push the hips forward. Maybe this is as far as you go. Listen to your body always, over anybody's instructions ever, no matter who they think they are. It's an option to take the hands back to the heels or onto the back of the legs. Glutes engaged, pushing forward, heart lifting up. Shoulders peeling back. Option, take the head all the way back. Breathe. Good option here. Walking the hands back up the back of the body as you exhale, coming out of the back bend, untuck the toes. Soften the bum to the heels, hands rest in the lap. Close the eyes down. Just observe any energy moving up and down the sushumna, up and down the spine. Find that connection of mind, of body and breath. That's where the magic is. Be present. That's what the practice is. Good. Blinking the eyes open, coming back up onto your knees. If you don't have much of a back bend here, be compassionate with that. Keep the toes tucked. If you want to go deeper, untuck the toes. Always listen to your body, not your head, not your ego. There's no competition, not even with yourself. Hands to the hips or the bum, heart lifts up as you inhale, shoulders retract. As you exhale, engage those glutes. Maybe the hands move down the back of the body, maybe they stay, maybe you find the feet. Hips forward, heart up, shoulders back. If it's too much on the neck, keep chin to chest. If it is accessible, open up. Full extension of the spine. Breathe. If you want to, as you exhale, walk the hands up the back of the body. If you know you've got a strong, stable core, hands to heart center. Exhale. Come out of the back bend, hands free. Soften the bum down to the heels, rest the hands into the lap. Again, just explore that energy moving up and down the spine. Camel pose is a deceivingly strong pose. Bring acceptance to it. Connect to the feeling, connect to the energy. Good. Blinking your eyes open. If you need a block, grab a block, put a block underneath the bum. Again, previous tutorials, I've explained it all. Shuffle the heels out, so we're trying to get the bum down between the feet. If it's too accessible or not accessible on the knees or the ankles, blocks. We want the feet pointing backwards, not out to the sides, okay? Use the props to make it more accessible. We're not twisting into the knees. We're walking the hands back. Fingers pointing away from the body so we can stack the joints through the arms. You might get to a point you need to lift the hips, tuck the pelvis through, okay? Then maybe you might get to a point where you can drop to the elbows. Stop at any point. No competition, just your body in your practice. Maybe the shoulders find the floor. If they do, you can take the arms up overhead. Just a few breaths here, just opening up those quads. Beautiful, nice and gently. If you're down on the floor, pressing into the elbows, lift the chest. Come up onto the hands, come up. We're going to place the hands at the top of the mat, walk the legs back. We're going to lower the chest down to the floor. Going to bring those elbows back underneath the shoulders where we started, Sphinx pose. Again, if it's too much on the lower back, maybe taking the hands wider. But, yeah. Heart forward, shoulders back. Nice and neutral through the neck here. Good. We're just going to bend that right leg. We're going to take the right hand back. Maybe the hand's on the outside of the foot, that's fine. We're going to pull the foot in towards the bum. Maybe you can get the hand up the inside, thumb running up the big toe. We want to try and square the shoulders back towards the top of the mat. A strap around the foot here is absolutely fine. Bring the foot towards the bum. Shoulders retract, heart moves forward. So it's Sphinx pose with that bent right leg. Trying to square the chest off the top. And even though the heart's moving forward, the shoulder blades are moving back. Breathe. An intense stretch into the quads. Try and soften and relax into it. Yeah, gently release that foot, forearm back, shoulders retract, heart forward. Good. Left hand reaches back, maybe bringing the right hand across to get that angle and support. Maybe the hand's on the outside of the foot, maybe we bring it up the inside, thumb up the big toe. Then we pull the foot towards the bum. Doesn't matter how far it comes. I do have freakishly bendy legs. Shoulders retract, heart moves forward. If you do get the foot like this direction, you can play around with spinning the hand around, fingers and toes pointing off the top of the mat. Really depends on your shoulders, your thighs, and your back. Don't force it. Go to what's available. Just soften into that quad. Soften into that stretch. Yeah, nice and gently release the foot back to the floor. Left arm down, shoulders retract, pull the heart forward. Good. Release the chest down to the floor, hands in line with the chest, tuck the toes, on or off the knees, inhale up to plank. Soften the knees as you exhale, downward dog. So really release the knees to protect the back, and then just start to gently pad out through the heels, just releasing the lower back and the hamstrings. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, exhale, bend the knees, and then walking, stepping, jumping, top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up, engage the glutes, little back bend, heart to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay. Inhale, sweep the arms up, little gluteal engagement, heart moving away from the hips. Exhale. Soften the knees as you fold if you need to. Inhale, halfway, shoulders back. Exhale, hands down, stepping or jumping back to plank. On or off the knees, lower through. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So inhale, right foot to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hips. You're engaging that right butt cheek here. Trying to pull the right knee back. Open up the chest off to the right side. We're going to roll onto the outside of the left foot. Drop the right foot to the floor. Open up the heart. Gaze up towards that top hand. Wild thing. Side plank is an option. Release the right hand back to the floor, back to your three-leg dog, and bring the right knee, right wrist, right foot, left wrist. Shuffle that left foot back where possible. Take a nice inhale into your king pigeon, and exhale. Drop to the elbows. Maybe we stay on the elbows, soften the shoulders and the neck. Maybe the arms slide forward, forehead to floor. Go to what's available for you. Trying to keep the hips central so we're not rolling off to the right sit bone, we're not dropping onto the left rib cage. If you're on the elbows, soften the chest, let the chest fall towards the floor. Let the head dangle. Just soften into that right hip, sorry. You might feel a stretch through the front of the left hip. Good. Walking the hands back, top of the mat. Tuck the left toes. Right foot back, downward dog. Take the dog for a little walk. Good. Let's inhale, left foot to the sky. Little bend of the knee and open up the hip. Keep the right heel pressing down. Engage that left butt cheek. So you're pulling the left knee back. Opening up the front of the left hip flexor. Little stretch there. Then rolling onto the outside of the right foot. Engage the glutes. Drive the hips up. Nice heart opener. Back bend. Breathe. Gaze firing up to that top left hand. Side plank is an option. Three-leg dog is an option. Good, left hand down to the floor. Well done. Back to your three-leg dog. Bring the left knee, left wrist. Left foot, right wrist. Right foot, if possible, shuffles back, drawing the hips down. Take a nice inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Elbows. Soften the shoulders and the neck. Maybe the elbows slide forward. Forehead to floor. Listen to your body, go to what's available. Try and stay central through the mat so we're not rolling off to the left or the right. And feel that release into the hips. Good. Walking the hands back, top of the mat, tuck the right toes, left foot back, downward dog. Little pad of the heels, just observe any difference right to left. And now we're going to fire up a little bit of blood flow. Inhale, right foot to the sky, bend the knee and open up. Strong in that left glute, right glute, sorry. Bring the right knee, right wrist, right foot, left wrist. Left foot shuffles back. It's a yoga teacher's job to get their left and rights wrong. Right hand steps across to the left, okay? Bend in the left leg. Left hand reaches round to that left foot. So maybe we're here. Maybe we're just pulling that left foot in towards the bum. Maybe we can pull the foot closer, hook the elbow. Maybe we can square the chest back to the top of the mat. Soften the hips, it gets really intense into that left thigh. Probably don't need to tell you that. Good. Options again, take the right arm up and over, find the bind, hip sinking forward, heart lifting up. Go to what's available, loads of different stages here, stop where you need to. Breathe. Release. Beautiful, well done. Hands to the top of the mat. Tuck the left toes, take the right foot back. Little pad of the heels. Explore the body with kindness, with compassion. So inhale, left foot to the sky, bend the knee and open up the hip, engaging that left glute. I mean it this time. Right heel pressing down. And exhale, left knee, left wrist, left foot, right wrist. Right foot shuffles back as best as is available. Heart lifting up for king pigeon, shoulders back. Left hand steps off to the right to create space to reach the right arm back. Call that right foot up. Maybe we're here, gently pulling the right foot in. Maybe we can hook a little bit deeper. Maybe we can square off to the top of the mat. Maybe one side's a little bit intense, more than the other. Left arm option, reaching up and over, find the bind. Soften the hips, heart lifting up. Breathe. Beautiful. Gently release. Foot to the floor. Hands plant, tuck the right toes. Left foot back. Downward dog. Little pat of the heels. And we are going to walk, hop, step, jump through to seated position. Legs out in front. Just separate the sit bones a little bit. And nice and gently, hands around the back of the legs. We're just kind of shuffling. Go to a point that's available. Soften the neck, soften the shoulders. Maybe the hands hook over the top of the feet. We're just after that softness, that surrender. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Just releasing the spine. Good, nice and gently. Just coming up. Releasing the back down to the floor. A little adjustment of the hips, of the shoulders. Just closing the eyes down. Little release, little flex and relax of any muscles from the toes, from the fingers, all the way through the body if you just need to release any tension. Just softening the muscles around the eyes, across the forehead. As the body softens and melts away, just allow your mind to go. Allow your thoughts to simply evaporate. Taking a nice deep inhale in through the nose. A nice release and sigh out through the mouth. Giving the toes and the fingers a nice gentle wiggle. Just allowing the head to roll off to the right. Bring it back to center. And off over to the left. Comes back to the middle, take a nice inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Nice long stretch, tips of fingers all the way down to tips of toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And placing the left hand on the belly as the left knee comes in towards the body and you roll off to the right side. Just coming back to the body. Coming back to your breath. Coming back to your awareness. Taking that awareness with you off the mat into everyday life. Awareness into your thoughts. Awareness into your words. Awareness into your actions. Just keeping your eyes closed. Finding your way up to a comfortable seated position. Hands to heart center. And down your back. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, like, subscribe, share. Your support is appreciated. Much love, and until the next time, peace out.